Last fall, we cleaned the entire area around the stone coop in preparation and anticipation of our high tunnel that we were planning on building. Now that we know what size we're approved for, what area we're approved to put it in, all of that kind of stuff, we have to clear out a couple of logs.
Cut that big red pine, the big one, and then the dead one behind it.
Okay.
And we're gonna take those three that are leaning towards those three pine that are leaning this way.
Oh.
So
Those jack pine that you
yeah,
said to
those
take.
three, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's what you want to line up.
When we bought this property almost 3 years ago, I absolutely fell in love with this stone coop, and I knew that I wanted to make it into a retail space and a garden area. And so we have slowly been cleaning up this area, and last fall we were able to bulldoze a lot of the stumps and everything out from around it. Now that we know how big our high tunnel will be, we're able to go in and cut down the few trees that are just outside of that area that we need cleared. And with us select cutting part of our property, this was the perfect time to get these out. Everything just aligned perfectly where we were able to get these cut and moved with the equipment while it was still here, and it really made life a lot easier. Some of the wood we were able to sell to the local wood mills, and some of the wood we actually are making into lumber with a friend of ours who has a wood mill and a kiln, and we are planning on taking the wood that he is cutting for us and drying for us and replacing the haymow in our barn with it. And then the remainder of the wood that was unsellable or unusable, we actually will use as firewood for our business, for our camp firewood business that we have. Once we got to the point where we knew the delivery was coming soon and we were going to be able to get started on it soon, we started flattening out and leveling out the area even more than it was before. We raked, we shoveled. Since our tractor was broken, my dad brought his small lawn tractor and just worked on scraping the ground and trying to get it leveled out. Once we had it where it was pretty flat and all the little dips and valleys were out, we were able to stake off each corner. Corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4. The red cone is going to be where our big overhead door is. I'm thinking it's set in a little bit because we adjusted the sides a little more. Like with most first-time visitors, the delivery men had a hard time finding our driveway. I walked down to the highway to show them where to turn and walked them back to where we were unloading the high tunnel. I was so surprised that this huge structure fit on a small flatbed trailer, like totally mind-blowing. But the way they had it set up was pretty efficient, and we were able to unload it all fairly quickly. They had the back of their van filled with boxes of the parts
like the brackets and screws and all of that. And then they had on the trailer all of the pipes and the rolls of plastic. So it worked out really well. They said had our tractor been working, we would have just been able to pull that whole pallet off of the trailer with our tractor. But since it wasn't, we had everybody there to help, and we were able to unload it in less than 30 minutes. After we got done unloading it, the guys walked through, showed us what all the pieces were for, gave us their information in case we had any questions, and left. Overall, the entire experience was 30 minutes. It's crazy that the anticipation of something is 6-8 weeks long, and yet in 30 minutes it's here, unloaded, and then you kind of get left with, well, now what? So now that all the pieces are here, everything is checked in, we're able to finally start assembly. I am so excited to do this. We have everything laid out so we can put it up quickly and efficiently, and we'll be good to go.